With these locks, I love these English locks. These are classic locks. If you ask me, my opinion, eventually this lock maker is not going to be producing them no more. So no one in America, or in England for that matter, will probably be making these authentic, true to form English style locks. So I think one day, whatever these are on a briefcase, they'll be worth something. Forget about the fact that I'm making them and all that. Just the lock itself, it's authentic. So, thing is, it's not, I would say, it's not a thumb catch, right? I've shown, if you look on my other videos, I've shown you briefcases which are easier to close. It's not a thumb catch, doesn't go in. It's not a buckle, doesn't buckle. It's not my Marcellino latch, just latch is simple, good to go. These sort of locks, whether it's this lock, my combination lock, even the Durr lock, these sort of locks, in order to close, the top part has to go into the bottom. Now, when there's nothing in the bag, which I don't see many people carrying nothing, I don't see many people carrying a bag with nothing in it. But if there's nothing in the bag, these locks, you gotta just move it around to close, and especially when it's stiff like this, where the flap is still, you know, stiff, it hasn't softened, this lock will be hard to close with nothing inside. But once you put stuff inside, once it gets some resistance right behind it, where this part is just not going down, all you do is you just close, you're putting the top part, you're pushing this button knob down, and you're catching it. And then this lock is fine. If you want to deal with this authentic look, this type of lock, that's the way it closes across the board. We all use many classic briefcase makers. We all use this lock. That's just something you got to deal with. I've never had any complaints. People understand these locks have been put on these briefcases forever. So I think they understand full well that there's got to be stuff inside in order for this to open. This lock doesn't need the key each time to open. It is open. You just push it down. When you do want to lock it up, you can lock it up and it just won't push down. You don't always need the key to open it. The old school ones, you used to, even just to push it down, you used to need the key just to put it in each time. You don't need that. You can take your key, put it in your desk. If you never want to use it, the bag works fine with just this lock. It just keeps pushing down all the time. You know, it's in the open position. If you want to lock it, obviously you're going to need the key. So same concept with the combination lock. If the bag is empty and you're trying to push down like this, you're not going to catch it because it's angling downwards. I think once you get the bag, you play around with it, you see the concept that I'm talking about. You'll get used to it real quick. You're always going to have something in the bag. I don't see you carrying things. I don't see you carrying a briefcase with nothing in it. I don't see the point in that. Sure, they look good, and there is that. But if you want to deal with this classic, authentic lock, that's what you got to deal with. If you don't want to deal with it, there's other options. Forget about a center. Just do this style with just the buckles. It would be beautiful. It would look. Then you'll also get the full range of the close of the buckle. Because right now, this flap is always closing at the 6-inch. If you didn't have a center lock, you'll be able to tighten the buckle up, bring the flap further down for when you have nothing in the bag, or if you have a bunch of stuff in the bag and you want to expand it out, you can use the buckle to expand it. So there's that with the buckle. All right, so